And it's your Dallas Cowboys absolutely beating, and I'm not going to mince words here. The Dallas Cowboys absolutely beat the brakes off of the Minnesota Vikings. They beat the shit out of them. They smacked them around. They made them not look like a damn team. 40-3 in their home barn. How do you do that? It happened. The Cowboys 40-3 over the Vikings. Aaron, it looked great in all phases for the Dallas Cowboys as they dominate in this game. The passing game looked good. The defense always looked good. Zeke finds the end zone. Tony Pollard has a day. Everything seemed to go right for the Dallas Cowboys. What went wrong for the Vikings that stood out to you the most?
Well, listen, first of all, I don't think the difference between these two teams is 40-3. I'll make that very clear. So Cowboy fans, I'm a Cowboy fan. Like, let's pump the brakes. Minnesota Vikings fans, don't go jump off a cliff. I think I told you before, that's why you got to watch our show, man. I told you guys on Friday or Thursday, whenever we previewed this game, this was the perfect time for the Dallas Cowboys to meet the Minnesota Vikings. Vikings coming off a big win against Buffalo, emotional, overtime. They were revved up after that game. Then they have to come back home and play a team that just got beat by the Green Bay Packers. Dallas pissed off, media talking crap about them. Oh, they're not legit contenders. This is what the Cowboys always do. Accident waiting to happen. If you're listening to guys like Stephen A. Smith, they will find a way. And so the Dallas Cowboys are going to come into this game hungry. And it started from jump. First drive of the game, Micah Parsons, fumble recovery. They only get 3 points, but it started there. The Minnesota Vikings, number one, I didn't think they ran the ball enough, but this goes to what I said at the beginning of the season with Kevin O'Connell and this offense. Everybody thought it was going to be special. And nothing is special about this Minnesota Vikings offense. Nothing. This is no different than what they were doing last year and the year before when they had a good offense and those great weapons that they have in Dalvin Cook and Justin Jefferson, Adam Thielen. The only difference is they won't line up a fullback in the backfield and run Dalvin Cook 26 times because that's not the offense. They want to spread it out. They want to run 3 wide, trip sets, quads, whatever it is, and then they want to run off of that. And what that does, though, is it allows defenses to then disguise. You can drop guys in the box and make Kirk Cousins think, oh, this is a passing situation. I already got my 3 wide receiver personnel on the board. Let me go ahead and check to a pass. And he checks out of a run game that is probably more beneficial for them. And he throws right into this zone coverage that Dallas had been planning all along. The versatility of the offense in Minnesota is nice, but sometimes you just have to line up and play football. Sometimes you just got to line up and say, Dallas is not very good against the run. We're going to give the ball to Dalvin Cook 26 times today and Alexander Madison and whoever else. And they did not do that. They got away from the run game early. Everything was working on Dallas's offense, so it put them a little bit behind the 8 ball. But Minnesota's fine. They're a good football team. Yeah. Doesn't mean they suck, but it still gives me cause to pause for them. Things I had questions about Minnesota coming into the year. Kirk Cousins in big games, still have questions. And that defense, and that defense did nothing against Dallas. Dallas's offense did whatever it wanted to each and every way, and I still have concerns about that Minnesota defense going forward. But they're going to be in the playoffs. They're going to win the division. They'll have a home playoff game. They'll probably get a nice matchup there. So they should be okay. This game to me was more about Dallas than it was about Minnesota.
Yeah, it's shocker. A game that is 40-3, it's more about one team than the other. And when you talk about the Cowboys and you look at the stats here, I mean, this is just an incredible day from everyone involved. Tony Pollard, 109 yards receiving, 80 yards on the ground, 15 carries, 6 receptions, 2 tutties total. I mean, it was a day for Tony Pollard. It was a day for Ezekiel Elliott as well. 14th career game with 2+ rushing touchdowns. 3rd straight game with a rushing touchdown. He was balling out. Micah Parsons, multiple sacks. I mean, this was an all-around fantastic game for the Dallas Cowboys. And like you said, this doesn't we'll see how it affects your power rankings, because I would assume the 3rd best team in the NFL, according to your power rankings entering this game, won't be the 3rd best team in the NFL.
You can't get beat 40-3 and expect to be number 3 in my power rankings. I will say this, by the way. I always end up with a by the way. By the way, Micah Parsons is the best defensive player in football.
Yep.
And people can point to sacks and numbers, and I don't think they don't understand. They don't fully comprehend what he does. If you lined him up at defensive end like TJ Watt, every play of the game like TJ Watt, Myles Garrett, he would have 30 sacks. I'm dead serious about that. He would have 30 sacks. The dude puts pressure on the quarterback every time he rushes. If he's not getting there all the way, he's right in his face. He's pushing the lineman back. Every single time he is putting pressure on the quarterback. He manhandles offensive linemen that are 50 pounds, 70 pounds heavier than him. He's quicker than them. He can line up and play DB, he can line up and play linebacker. He is the best defensive player in the NFL right now. And that's saying a lot for me because I think Aaron Donald is insane. But the reason Micah Parsons is the best is because he is the most versatile. He can do multiple things. He plays middle linebacker, outside linebacker, defensive edge rusher, drops back in coverage. He does everything. Best defensive player in football.
Yeah, there's no argument for me there.
And I'm not done. Trayvon Diggs, we didn't mention Trayvon Diggs one time shutting down Jay Jettas, and you picked Jay Jettas on your DFS and said he's still going for 100 and a tutty, and I looked at you crazy. Trayvon Diggs.
I'm so happy.
Put some respect on Trayvon Diggs.
I'm happy to be wrong with that, man.
Listen, Trayvon Diggs came out this week and gave his list of top 5 wide receivers. He did not put Justin Jefferson on that list. That is not an indictment on Justin Jefferson, but he made a point. He was like, and then he went to Dan Quinn because we don't travel. Normally, Diggs does not travel. And he said, I want to travel with Justin Jefferson. He had everything on the line, most to lose in that game because of all the talk that's been about him. And he absolutely showed up and showed out and locked up Justin Jefferson. Locked him up. Lock it up. You lock it up. You lock it up.
Hey, I'll lock it up. Just locked it up. Locked it up. Respect Trayvon Diggs. Justin Jefferson is still one of the best receivers in the NFL, but Diggs shut him down. Diggs shut him down. That's and the Cowboys win this game here 40-3. They move to 7-3. The Vikings move to 8-2.